Let's look at this next case, State vs. Vermilyea. There's so much more to this case, and it makes it so much more beautiful. You have a knife point first-degree robbery in Summit. If you do a knife point robbery in Summit, you're probably getting on Route 24. Millburn, neighboring jurisdiction, sitting on Route 24. You have, let's look at this, a light-skinned male wearing a black mask, brandished a knife, and was driving a gray vehicle. Officer positions marked cruiser to be able to view traffic coming from the direction of the Shell station. Utilizes overhead light bar and spotlight illuminating oncoming traffic. Back-to-back cases where they show this, back-to-back cases where the courts have zero issue with you utilizing the equipment that's given to you. Be careful, don't purposely blind people. Shortly thereafter, the officer observed a gray, smaller vehicle operated by a light-skinned male traveling at a high rate of speed with no license plate. Just like you said, right? At the end of the day, it's a Title 39 violation. Do you have authority to stop that car? Sure. Car caught his attention because it matched the description of the vehicle and driver in the bolo. Officer could see the driver because the driver's side window was down and his spotlights were activated. We have admittedly a pretextual stop. Officer stops the vehicle and on approach saw a fresh pack of Marlboro cigarettes on the passenger seat and a black knit cap or mask of some sort on the defendant's lap. He couldn't produce his credentials. He refused to hand over the item on his lap and started moving around. Due to his erratic movements, the officer drew his weapon, retrieved the black hat or mask by reaching through the passenger window, moved around to the front of the vehicle to the driver's side while ordering the defendant out of the car. He ordered the defendant to the back of the car, placed the black hat or mask on the trunk, patted him down for weapons with negative results, and ordered him to sit on the ground by the side of the road. Is this pat down justified based on everything we know? You're investigating a first-degree crime. Do not lose sight of that. A first-degree crime involving violence, involving a weapon. You have furtive movements that are not just general furtive movements, very appropriately articulated by this officer, right? He's moving around, refusing to follow commands. You don't need any reason to remove him from the car, aside from the fact that we have a lawful stop, and you now have justified that pat down. Pat down was negative, but you always have to think, was it justified? Absolutely. Everything in this case, excellent. Really well articulated. And right from the beginning, with that small articulation of the offense of high rate of speed, even though it's kind of generalized, but you got them dead to rights on the no front plate. And on top of that, in this day and age, and you'll see this in a couple of our other ones, if you're going to stop them for an equipment violation, and it leads to something like this, take pictures. Get pictures of that equipment violation on scene. Introduce that into evidence. I would physically walk to the front of his car, looked at the front of his car, taken a picture to show he had no plate. Everything in this case was good.